Been living in my head. I ain't been fucking with the world.
We coming to the end of season 2.
Sir.
It's been a good journey. I like how we've grown since season 1. I think the trajectory of season 2 went well, even though we spaced it out a lot. It went well, in my opinion.
Yeah. It was what 2 should have been.
Before we get too deep into the video, welcome to SDS, the podcast. You know, catch a vibe, learn something, question reality, question everything around us, and it's a good learning space, you know what I'm saying? You tapped in with Taj Mahal,
Hey, rude.
you know what I'm saying? You know, opening the space for young people to, learn. I mean, not even say learn something. We just heard, we discuss different things that's on our mind. I guess you can learn something and get a different perspective. But before we get too deep in the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow SDS Podcast on Instagram and SDS.podcast on TikTok. We're finna get it cracking on all these different
Also follow our personals.
Oh, follow personals, Taj Mahal, and then
Hey, rude.
okay, and Taj Mahal with 2 L's. But I'm gonna turn this down a little bit, cause when you talk, just kind of talk away from the mic, cause it's rubbing on your
Away
beard.
from the mic.
It's rubbing on your beard.
Oh wow.
But today's topic might get it might be one of those controversial ones again. I want to get everything going. It's this podcast. So today's topic, Tim. I'm good on them. You can hear me sound all good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So today's topic, is law of gender. Now, I know when you give that face, I'm like, if I always want, I sneak up on you, but law of gender. Now, like inspiration on this video, where the topic came from, but I see it going around a lot. Men and women trying to up one each other, who's more important, the masculine or the feminine. I see it around a lot. I see the conversation go. I see even a lot of people just not even arguing, just say the feminine is everything, and then
Yeah, and it's also it's a lot of back and forth. It's a war. It's a goddamn war.
in my opinion, I feel like once we drop this video and start pushing it, gender war has to be over after
It
that.
has to be over.
Because to be honest, it ain't, come on, y'all. It's hand in hand. It's the same. It's the same type of energy. One is passive and one is, one is active. You know what I'm saying? It's a passive and an active energy that's supposed to work together to build.
My thing is, that's a good one, cuz they gotta think I'm fucked up. You knew that.
Yeah, I know.
That is pretty good. I don't think we're
You said what?
I don't think 2 things that are similar are the same thing.
Okay, explain. And I'll give you, I'm going to throw that caveat.
Explain. You could use fucking example, bro. I mean, shit. Are you and a white man the same?
No.
Yeah, I got eyes, right?
I mean,
I got a head. Yeah, I got.
okay.
I mean, you see what I'm saying? It's really simple. It ain't too much emphasis on 2 things that are similar, like aren't the same.
Right.
My thing is, it's the push for equality, and in actuality, we're not equal. And it's fine, but we do go hand in hand. We can't
I was
coexist.
more so saying we're equal when we go hand in hand. We walk together.
Yeah, we coexist with one another. Yeah.
My thing is like, it's getting to like, why is it a battle on? It shouldn't even be a battle like just because you like I give birth, and then you got the men that just be like, I don't. I mean, it's
I put the seed in you, like,
and granted, like
because it's the relationship with the third.
both arguments hold validity, but it's like, what's the point?
Because they don't really know how effective their relationship with the universe is. So they judge off the others.
Others what? What you mean?
They basically bounce off, like you said, they like the first example of, oh, I created, and the nigga arguing, I put it in, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like they bounce off each other instead of bouncing off. Because here's the thing: when I say two things are similar, aren't the same thing. Obviously that means two opposite polarities, right? They're
Right.
opposites.
They stand on the other side of each other.
Exactly. But two things that are opposite, how do they coexist with one another? It has to be a third, right? It has to be. That it has to be. If two things that are opposite coexisting, it has to be a
So
third.
you're saying there has to be on one end, it sounds like you're saying there has to be a goal if the two are gonna come together.
It's already there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm also saying as well. The third is already there.
The third is okay. But no, okay, so unconsciously the third isn't there because a lot of people see
The potential of the third is there. I'll say that.
No, hear me out. The fact that we're having this argument, there is no third because we can't see eye to eye. It's like, I do this better than you. And then it's me saying, I do this better than you.
Yeah.
Instead of us saying, okay, I
Can't
do
see it yet.
this better than you. I do this better than you.
Mm.
We can do this together. You know what I'm saying?
But then it goes back to me saying it's the relationship with, because the third can be whatever you know what I'm saying? You can look around. The universe, like it can be, it's creation.
I mean, the third usually God. That's why they have that covenant in marriage.
God, universe, child.
Okay, but here's the thing, though,
whatever.
the reason why I kind of want to stem away from, I want to get more into the secular side of the relationship, because a lot of people are moving away from the religion side, and it's like a lot of people, these individual people are like, how do I operate in a relationship? Because it's different now. I'm not, we're not agreeing to the Bible anymore.
That part.
So
I'm
it's like,
asking, like, how do they reconcile with it? I mean,
how do you deal with a secular? I'll make it simple. How do you deal with a secular relationship? Because this, I ain't gonna even say this is secular. We have a sense of God.
That's what it's hard to even,
but it's more unorthodox.
Nobody is fully nomadic.
Right, it's unorthodox though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
I'm gonna go and say it's unorthodox.
Bro, you can equate it with, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. If you gotta reduce the shit to like some shit that is at arm's reach, do that.
So,
but it's still, something still has to fill in the hole, bro. I don't know, bro. Especially if you're not operating out of default. You ain't a secular relationship or even unorthodox. It ain't finna work. You're just dysfunctional. And you're gonna be dysfunctional with it, of course, with another motherfucker.
If you're not in the right headspace?
Of course. The law of gender, people gotta get an understanding of what their gender is, their avatar is.
What the problem is, people are trying to get rid of roles.
There you go.
Like you say all the time, generalizations are
needed. Yeah.
If you're getting rid of, let's just say you're coming into a job and you get rid of the job description. So you come in and say, you know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna, you see what I'm saying?
How are you gonna provide to this system? You can't.
You can't, bro.
There are no, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to pick from. There's nothing to read from and analyze. Like, do I want to get into this?
But then I also noticed, here's another one. So of course the generalizations are shit. And a lot of people have an ideal of them. They don't work. I'm still not appreciated. But they even go for the niggas too. I mean, not to even just use the woman voice, but yeah, bro. It's on both ends of like, it's just not like, it has to be another step to take, took.
Okay, so with any relationship, and I ain't no guru, I'm just saying, even when you got homeboy, you got you and your girlfriends, whatever, it's incentives to be in the relationship.
Should be.
There are always incentives. I got somebody that can listen to my problems. I got somebody that can give me good advice. That's an incentive.
Mm-hmm.
I got somebody, hey, if I go broke, a nigga can send me 25 hours.
Right.
So it's an incentive to be around. A lot of these times, we're getting so caught up in not wanting to fit the gender role. We already coming in like rebellious to the whole situation for the simple fact that we just don't even want to fit into a role. I want to just be unorthodox.
And I add to it, I think a lot of these folks are more so in it for the incentives other than the role.
And not
Well, now
put
that you
somebody
explain, like now that you took, I was listening to you talk about that's little things that people like
they don't
take
want
for
the
granted.
responsibility. They take it for
Because they
bro.
take that and still don't even appreciate the role of what was, or
Bro,
what is.
women, and I'm only just speaking because I'm a man. Women appreciate the fact that a nigga would listen to their problem. A lot of times they're not even looking for they're not even looking for the right answers. They just want somebody.
Exactly.
So it's like, people are literally shitting on the small things now in relationships, and that's why,
Mhm.
like, that's the whole point of the roles. The roles was set for you to be appreciated for what you're good at.
See, like I said, I think it goes back to that extra step. Like that, like, even it steps with role more than just
It's a responsibility that you have to
that you have to go all the way through. You just can't stand at the damn doorway and wave. You see what I'm saying? Lean on the door and shit like a cool
be
guy.
cool and
I'm
shit.
home. Step in, go in the house, sit down. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, you can listen, but what if like offer a sense of navigation after you listen? Why not? Cause why not? That's on that side of the stick. And then I'm not a female so I can't speak on what you know what I'm saying. But that's just the little things I say, like a little example, like
I get it. Man, you can't like.
cause anybody will listen
Y'all
nowadays, bro. You gotta stand out. You gotta really step up to the plate.
And look, and I'm gonna
Anybody will fucking listen.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
you know?
I'm gonna throw that. Yeah, we getting into relationships, wondering if they're gonna step up to the plate instead of like,
And instead of just being,
I'm gonna just if you
it's
don't,
my role.
shake. If you're not playing it, shake. It's a
If
simple.
it ain't reciprocated, bounce.
Literally, people keep on talking about this matching energy and shit. Set the fuck tone.
Oh, you must set the tone as a man.
Even, bro, I'm not even gonna put that generalization just on men itself either. Women have to do the same. Set the tone. And I'm just saying,
It's tough for them.
Dude,
Create the atmosphere.
thank you. That's
For the
exactly,
tone.
you took it out. You took it out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Just create the atmosphere.
The atmosphere, bro.
When you setting the tone, you literally attracting what you want to the situation.
Exactly. You coming in mad, that's gonna be the atmosphere. That's what she go, what you mad for? Now she questioning you. That's the last thing you want to get. You don't want to get questioned, you mad. Whole time, it wasn't even her intention to piss you off. She just asked you a question.
That is true though.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, back, you know what I'm saying? She go cook you dinner, you know what I'm saying? It's setting the tone, letting your woman create an atmosphere.
You're right. That's a good one. That was a good example. That was a great example.
You see, it's simple remedies. It's just really stepping into that. I know it seemed kind of like imaginative.
No, I get a lot of people.
Yeah, you just seem a little creative or see. It's okay to fall into it though.
Look, gender war is over. Right?
Nice.
All I'm gonna say
Because it is a whole bunch of dysfunction.
It's a whole bunch of this. You're not even trying to agree. You're trying to keep the argument going.
That would though,
bro.
That would. What is your opposing opinion? That would,
bro.
Man, nobody really knows. They just saying shit. It's all opinion.
I get it, and I guess it's just because it's a trend on all these social media platforms.
Yeah, so they see it, so they speak on their personal experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in my 2 cents every time I see a video.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I get it. I mean, you can share your experiences. That's what the internet is for. But it's like, yeah, are we coming here to solve the problem, or are we just coming here to just let one off?
Let one off.
That's all I see too. That's why I say have fun, man, because I don't see nobody change.
Yeah, it's really up to the youth, the younger guys. I mean, a lot of these videos is coming from older men who've experienced these types of women, these types of dynamics.
That is true.
And they chances of getting, applying what they've learned to another situation is kind of thinning out every day. So I might as well.
Them having these messy arguments trickles down to us.
There you go. That's why
'Cause
I
we ain't-
respect the guys who actually provide, you know, steps.
Yeah. Ooh. They never do provide steps.
They
Just
never provide. They just tell you the problem.
new talk.
You got to figure it out. You got to go bump your head. Which nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with that either. But it's niggas really finna go jump in that water,
Right.
or just, you know, talk about the water.
Right.
A lot of niggas like to talk about the water.
Man.
That'd be my thing. That's why you know, get out here, bro. Go date. Be a man about the situation. I like actually do it confidently. Actually do the shit. Man
look.
and women. You wouldn't feel as bad when you actually step into the role and know that you did your part and try. You don't care
That
about the
part.
result.
That part. I think if you play your role, you'll be much better.
You'll
It'll be easier to leave if it does.
There you go.
Like damn.
It'd be easier to take a loss.
Yeah, I can take a loss on I can take a loss on good work.
There you go.
So,
And that goes for both parties. You know what I'm saying?
my opinion, bro, I love these practical videos that just
Straight to the point.
I literally just want to I want to show the internet itself, like putting a mirror like in front of the
They can show them, like, dude,
cut
it out.
A lot of it. It's agreement. It's those agreements we keep accepting. We just keep accepting, like instead of figuring, we got to figure it out.
You gotta figure out the implications. What you agreeing to.
And that's the challenge for the end of this video. The challenge, that was a great one, Tim. What are you agreeing to?
On a day-to-day basis.
On a day-to-day, what are you accepting? That's another way you can question it. What are you accepting? What are you agreeing to?
What are you agreeing to? And I'm talking about those are deep. That's where you bound.
You check those. I bet you
those.
find out why a lot of shit in your life is. I bet you find out why a lot of things in your life you like, damn, why this kid?
I do listen to her every morning, huh? You watch this on YouTube every day.
You agreeing?
I do watch.
And I recently had that same thought the other day. Like, this stuff getting boring now.
It ain't nothing wrong because you've been doing it. Even when we say that, guys, you know, they get into the sense of feeling bad about it too. It ain't even that. It's being aware of your relationship with it.
Right. No, that's a good one. Being aware with your
relationship with it. The agreement. So you already agreed. So it ain't no opting out of it either. When you find out. It's a lot of people who find out their agreements and try to rip up the contract and shit.
Sometimes you can renegotiate. We said that
you can. Now you can do that.
It's always like you can always speak your wants, and if you don't, look.
Yeah, it's a lot of half-half. A lot of people find out agreements. Be like, oh shit, that ain't that bad.
But moral of the story, generalization. We always come back to this point a few times in the videos. Generalizations are needed. Gender manifests on this plane of existence for a reason. Male and female is here for a reason. So, in my opinion, I want to end it there. That was actually a good 20 minutes of just practically getting on the gender war's ass. Actually questioning it, like questioning your thinking. You know what I'm saying? You know, tapped in with Taj Mahal and Haru. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
We coming to the end of the season. Season 2 was a good run.
Yeah,
one more video. We got one more video, and
that's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be
the last one. Next video, yeah,
it's gonna be a good one. You know, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube. Let us know your thoughts on the video. Please let us know your thoughts on the video. The law of gender, I definitely want to know. We need to get into it. People need to understand that these things matter. So, on that note, SDS, shit don't stop. You know what it is.